Hi, Cherie Dallas and Miss Dallas knows. I wanted to talk about resilience, the capacity to recover quickly from difficulties. Now, let me say this: there is no set time for everybody, has a different time or amount of time it takes to recover from something traumatic. I went through something traumatic a few years ago, a few traumatic things, some over the last few years. And I've just realized in the last 12 to 18 months that some debris was lingering still around one of the particular traumas that I had experienced. Resilience, being able to recover from a difficulty is very important. Um, this one right here is one where I want to personally create a medal for everyone who has recovered from difficulty, because it takes a lot mentally, especially. It takes a lot emotionally. Um, and I wish I could just give a medal, just like you get the Purple Heart from being in a war, to be able to give a medal to everybody who was able to come through with your mind from a trauma. I always like to remind you that there's, again, no set time for you to get over a life-changing event. Um, you have to study and the process of healing, because healing has layers, and depending on how deep your layer of hurt, trauma, um, disappointment, letdown was, really depends on how you recover from it. Another thing that matters is just your mental state. Some people are able to face the reality of what is going on and process it a little bit differently than the next person. Sometimes some people take a little bit longer. I think I was one who was able to absorb a little more shock and understand the process, not differently, but I had a coping mechanism where I would suppress it, turn the light switch on and off. When I want to deal with it, hey, I deal with it. But sometimes I need to say pause. Let me put that on the shelf for right now, because I have other things in life has to keep turning to where I didn't have to deal with it all at that time. But the key is to make sure you go back and deal with it. So I have a book coming out, a couple of books. I'll be sharing this in detail, and I look forward to sharing my story with you all. Happy New Year, and I will see you soon.